HarperCollins presents The Secret Couple by J.S. Lark. Read by Cecilia Appiah and Tom Claxton. Prologue. August. A breath sucks into the old man's decrepit, rattling lungs. The aged, finely creased, orange peel-like skin on his neck shivers. Faded blue-grey eyes follow the Grim Reaper as the old man's breath mists on the transparent plastic mask covering his mouth and nose. Oxygen flows from a cylinder beside his chair with a low whistle. The next breath is sucked along a narrow plastic tube that's no thicker than a pencil. The soles of the Reaper's shoes make no sound on the worn carpet. Imagination holds a knife in the Reaper's hand, sprays blood, and hears a breathless effort to scream. Castration. The wound left open. The old man's blood draining away. He deserves a torturous death. But that'd be messy. The plastic bag the Reaper holds in his hand is less dramatic, but it will do the job just as well. A quick burst of torture with minimal forensic evidence. Folded layers of clear plastic slide between his fingertips. The latex glove makes it a strange sensation. His brain has that same level of distortion, removed from reality. He watches himself from a position outside his mind as though he isn't really here. A shaking hand lifts and lowers the mask to sit beneath the old man's chin. The bones in his cheek and jaw protrude under the paper-white wrinkled skin. What? A long, slow intake of breath follows. Oh, another horrible breath. But despite the difficulty, the edge in his voice expresses suspicion. You doing? He should be scared. His fingers lift the mask, reclaiming the oxygen. The Reaper's hand grips his, stopping the mask from covering his mouth and nose. There's no strength in the bony hand or the arm trying to resist the Reaper's hold. He's a skeleton, skin and bone with no muscle or flesh. The old man's pupils flare. Glistening, dark onyx beads in the centre of his eyes, reflecting tiny mirror images of the Reaper leaning closer, capturing the moment he knows he's going to die. Stop. His eyes shout what his voice can't. No. Breath. No. Breath. The edges of the plastic bag are glued together now it needs to open. The Reaper uses both hands to free it. Soft plastic squeaking on latex. The old man's hand lifts, long, thin fingers reaching to press the orange button on a device hanging like a pendant from a cord around his neck, calling for help through the emergency system. The plastic bag slides open. They won't come in time. The Reaper mocks. It'll take 20 minutes for the emergency services to respond. Longer if they're busy. Why? The word rattles out from the old man's throat. It's your life or mine. The bag slides easily over the top of his head, over the bald skin dotted with age spots, across a crescent of grey hair, slipping over large ears that have grown larger the older and thinner he gets. No, no. Powerless pleas scrabble from his cigarette-abused lungs. His hands trying to push the Reaper's hands away, the cuffs of his white shirt riding up over bony wrists, his dark eyes staring with impotent hatred. With one firm punch, the Reaper could break his neck, but this milder method of murder can look as though he did it himself. Suicide. Fuck off. The plastic bag covers his mouth, drowning the words in their own carbon dioxide. Desperate, cold, clammy palms surround the Reaper's wrist, trying harder to push him away. Failing. They have no effect. The plastic bag tightens, trapping sounds of panic and a struggle for oxygen.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?